The NBA. LeBron James had a public confrontation with ESPN Stephen A. Smith during a Los Angeles Lakers versus the New York Knicks game last week. Video of the incident has gone viral. James, who typically avoids public confrontations, did not seem to hold back during his moment with Stephen A. Smith. According to a lip reader, the conversation went as followed. I'm going to tell you one time, bro. Keep my son out of this shit, bro. End quote. Who is at fault? Weezy, Bron, or Stephen A. Smith?
This is all Bron's fault. And I'm a LeBron James guy. But this is all his fault. First of all, he knows what type of caliber athlete he is, what type of person he is. His son is in the NBA. Whether I don't care how he got there, his son is in the NBA. His son is there to be evaluated by people in that position. Stephen A. was just doing his job. I didn't see anything he said disrespectful. And LeBron walked up on him when Stephen A. was at the leisure. LeBron was at work. He was at work.
In the middle of the third quarter.
Middle of the third quarter, walked up on him. That's not right. That's not right.
Jeff?
Am I wrong for thinking this is a rollout?
So hear me out. Right?
No, this is a rollout. I don't know what for, but this is a rollout for
who though?
Stephen A's political career. Stephen A.
He just signed $100 million contract
Yeah.
with ESPN. You
So
think it's that?
Because here's the thing. I say that only because when is the last time we've ever seen Stephen A. front row at a game not working?
2 weeks ago.
Front row?
Mm-hmm. He was in the Knicks game.
He,
the Knicks game.
But he's front row at the game. This was planning, bro.
Yeah, but
Man, this was planning.
But no, the Knicks is his team.
I understand that he's in LA, front row for LeBron to find him. I've been watching Stephen A. for a long time. He was the first person not the first person, he's one of the main people who pushed Allen Iverson. I always had looked out for Allen. So I've been a Stephen A. fan for a long time. Never seen Stephen A. front row of the game and he's not working. He was there on his own time. That made me think this was safe.
What you got, Coach?
Once you become a pro athlete, you're going to be talked about, whether it's good or bad. I understand LeBron coming from his father figure side of it, but you can't do it like that. Like we mentioned, it's in the middle of the game. Stephen A. is a radio personality, a sportscaster. He has his own show on podcasts on ESPN almost every day. So once Bronny became a pro athlete, he's going to get criticized or praised just like the next pro athlete. It doesn't make you excused from that because your dad is LeBron James. So to me, I think LeBron is wrong in this situation.
I came into this and we put it on the grid. I was like, I'm rolling with LeBron James. You can't keep on like talking about a dude. And then I saw Stephen A. Smith on Gilbert Arenas. And he was cussing and he was very boisterous. And I was thinking, why didn't you do that when you saw LeBron James in your face? Why not?
Can I give you a little pushback on that?
Please.
Stephen A. stood up. Stephen A. could have sat there and let him talk to him. Stephen A. didn't just stand. Like Stephen A. was sitting down and LeBron walked up on him. So Stephen A. could have played, oh man, it's cool. Da, da, da. Stephen A. stood his ground.
Yeah.
You give him props for that. That's a 6'8", 270-pound man.
Here's the thing. There's no win for Stephen A. at that. Even if he would have said something to LeBron, they'd have walked his ass right up out of there.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. Okay, and I understand that too. But don't get on Gilbert Arenas and say, you're just bullshit, because you knew exactly how you felt then. Now you had time to think about it, kind of like the dust settled or whatever the case may be. You sign a $100 million contract, you need to roll yourself out. Stephen A. Smith is always going to win this because he has a microphone in front of him every day. LeBron James can have a microphone in front of his face every day, but he doesn't. So in turn, this is a win for Stephen A. Smith, but it was his fault because you should have said something to him. He didn't say a word. All he wanted to say was, I was talking about you. Well, why didn't you say that when that man was in your face? But you just stood there.
It was this quick though, Jay. LeBron said what he said and he walked on off.
No, but what I'm saying is you could have at least reciprocated bro, I was not talking about just you. I mean, your kid, I was talking about you. That's all he said he wanted to say. He had a chance to say it in front of this man, and he did not. You wait to get on Gilbert Arenas, and you cursing him out on Gilbert Arenas. Cuss him out in front of his face. Yeah. Be a man. That's all I'm saying.
But Stephen
The
A.
tickets are sold when.
Stephen A. had no clue what was coming. He saw LeBron. No, he had no clue.
What I'm saying is, if somebody comes up to you, you're gonna respond to him. He didn't say nothing to LeBron James right then.
But
You say there's no win.
There's no win.
There was absolutely no win if Stephen A. said anything back to LeBron right then and there.
But you,
yeah, that-
Because
that-
next to your, 'cause I believe he was there with the
Larry David and the dude that's over
Yeah.
something.
If you right there with them, and it's already bad enough that LeBron
embarrass you.
did exactly, it's already bad enough LeBron did that in front of the people that signed your paycheck, right? That's tough enough to deal with. Now, if you make it a scene, now the people who signed off on that $100 million looking at you different.
And that was his excuse.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't really say nothing because I'm black and da 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 da.
He's
Man,
right.
what I'm saying is,
true.
all you have to say though, and I ain't saying
Yeah.
you call him a.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying. But all I'm saying is, hey LeBron, I was talking about you, not your kid. That's it.
All right, so devil's advocate, what was LeBron says, I don't give a fuck who you was talking about.
That's what he said to him anyway, coach.
But I'm saying
He said that to
he said that first.
Yeah.
So then if Stephen A. says something to him, now LeBron goes even more.
Yeah.
I just don't want
That's the
don't
thing.
play a victim
All
on the couch.
all LeBron had to do was pick up the phone and call that man.
That's true too.
And that's what he was
That's
saying.
true, too.
But in
Oh.
turn, I think it took a little more to go ahead and get LeBron to say, "Nah, I gotta say something to this dude. I'm pleading to you. Stop this." Nah, LeBron's like, "Hold up, I gotta see."
I guarantee you, if LeBron would have called him and said something to him, Stephen A. would have went on air and apologized.
That's what he said on the interview with Gilbert
I
Arenas.
believe that.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I believe that.
He would have done it.
Yeah.
So at what point? Okay. At what point does LeBron stop this though? Like, because now you set the precedent that you running up on people. So
Well-
now you got to run up on everybody, right?
But just keep people
He don't
like
run up on Skip.
this is the
Skip. He didn't run up on nobody like that.
Skip been calling out your name for 30 years, bro.
Yeah.
Now there ain't no chance of him running up on Skip because Skip ain't even at them games. When he gonna see Skip?
My
But
point exactly.
but-
Stephen
But
A. said-
Stephen A. be at the games. That's what I'm
That's
telling
what I'm
you.
saying. I'm talking about
It
his
don't
leisure
matter.
though.
But he's at games as a fan too.
So and we can't stay on this forever.
Please.
What is he? Are you saying that Bronny is excluded from being criticized?
No,
That's what he's saying.
no, I'm not
You saying you got to keep his kid's name out his mouth, but he's a pro athlete.
No, what LeBron is saying is, hey, the way that he's talking about it, and I'm not taking up for LeBron James at all, but the way that they use LeBron James's kid as a prop to get more listens, I don't like that, and LeBron don't like that. That's all.
Man, listen, man. Okay, let's at some point, LeBron got to realize, hey, bro, you thought you pulled a wool over our eyes thinking we don't know what you did. We know what you did. You pulled a play to get your son in the league.
Which in
Now
turn,
deal with that.
which in turn,
That's
people
it.
of power have been doing this since 1919.
Right.
So in chance, once we get a chance and enough power to do it,
Yeah.
let's do it.
No. I'm sorry. I don't want to come off like I'm saying he should have done it.
Yeah.
I'm saying this what comes with that.
I didn't get that, and it does. But what I'm saying since 1919, white America has been finding ways to get their sons into prominent positions.
No, we all congratulated LeBron for doing what he
That's
did.
what I'm saying. So don't look at it like, oh, well, he can't do it. But nah, LeBron James can do that shit too, and I hope everybody
And
else do.
Stephen A. said that when he first. Stephen A. said, "Man, I'm
Yeah, but I'm just saying when you in the man face and he's talking to you, don't sit there and
Don't
be
try to.
stone face.
My pushback to that is don't try to make a scene where you wouldn't do it in no other place.
He would do.
You
I
know,
think
you know,
LeBron
you know my number. You know where I'm at. Pull up.
LeBron James.
If it's really
said
like that, pull up. If it's like that, pull up.
Yeah.
If not, shut
Where
up.
we at, Jeff? Let's get
Yeah,
to it.
pull up. And the business then.
Let's get it. J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcast. Revolution will be podcast.